Hello everyone, my name is General Fancy Pants, and welcome back to the Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. When we last left off, we went up here and talked to this guy who gave us a quest to find basically a monk or a priest or some kind of person like that. We also found this poor soul. She was attacked by somebody, and it's our job to figure out who it was. So, before we start that off, let's keep exploring this town a little bit and destroy these crates. Oh, I did not mean to kill that bird. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Looks like nobody minded though, so alright. Let's go into this building first. The corner shop. So let's see what we can do here.
Welcome to Gorhart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today?
I don't know, but first we have some stuff to talk to you about. Fey!
The Fey are elemental creatures, magical and strange. None too considerate of us mortals either. They see us like pets, or worse, like bugs. It's best that you stay out of the Eastern Forest. I've seen things you can't even imagine. The road is dark and dangerous, and it's a long hike to Didenhill.
Well, I'm not about hiking, so you can count on me not going there. The Crystal War!
The Alfar and the Tuatha have been at each other's throats for nearly a decade now. I can't remember the reason. I wonder if they can, the fools.
Probably not. Didenhill!
You will find it settled on a small lake beside the eastern road. Compared to Gorhart, Didenhill could be called a city.
Gorhart Village.
Some call it the Camp of Cowards, on account of it being settled by those who refuse to enter the forest. Can you blame them? Never trust a wood that whispers. There's Neddy the smith, and Nanny handles potions and remedies. The inn's across the way if you fancy a pint. Keep an eye out for the Red Legion, though.
Okay, I will. Alright. The Red Legion.
Oh, I doubt it's an organized group. More likely that it's one scared idiot with a knife. I heard someone in the village mention the Red Legion, but that can't be true.
Okay, why not? Rika Igast.
Me? Widowed, going on 5 years now. All my boys were taken by the Tuatha. Both sons,
Sad.
my brother, and my beloved Avery. Wicked business, this war.
Agreed. Tuatha.
I refuse to speak of them. Please respect my wishes.
I understand. Okay, so it looks like hit the Y button to shop. I will do that now. As you can see, there's all sorts of weapons and staffs and armor. But at the moment, I'm going to sell my stuff. So as you can see at the bottom, the Y button, I can sell all the junk. So I think I'll do that. I'll just hit my Y button. And I sold 33 items for 376 gold. So now my inventory limit, if you can see that at the bottom, it's 22 out of 70. So I gained quite a bit of space back. And I'm not really seeing anything right now that I'm interested in, so we'll just leave.
Come see me again.
Oh, I will. I certainly will. Okay, so that red hand and text means that if I were to try and open this, it would be stealing, and I would get caught, and I would probably die.
Hello.
But destroying crates is not a crime, so of course I will do that.
Hi. Tell Gisella if you see her husband.
Okay, I will. Alright, so at the moment anything, well, here actually, so if I do this and loot the bookshelf, it says pickpocketing and stealing are considered crimes. Committing crimes against certain characters will summon guards to stop you. The percent number shown under the red eye lets you know the odds that you'll get caught trying to steal. Be careful. So right now there's pretty much, it's 99% chance that I'll get caught. So even if I go into stealth mode, it doesn't matter. It's 99%. So
Greetings.
forget that. Let's see here. What does Neddy?
Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favour in this ridiculous war, are you?
I guess. And she has some stuff to talk about too. Alfar!
Troublesome creatures, the Alfar. No doubt this war is a result of their meddling in the affairs of others.
Crystal War!
We here in Gorhart are far from the front, and deliberately so. Our hearts may be with the Alfar, but our bodies stay here, safe on the other side of Dalentarth. We've seen our fair share of dead. The truth is, we have as many cemeteries as we do settlements.
Man, I'm good looking. Dalentarth!
Look around you. These are no mere woods. This is the heart of the Feylands. Once you enter the forest, you won't emerge again until you reach the plains.
Faye!
The Fey are one with this land in ways that no mortal race could ever be. They are true creatures of magic. Leave the village, walk 50 paces in any direction, and you'll find a Fey. Pray it's a friendly one.
I will. And your voice doesn't really match your look, but who am I to decide that? Mel Sinshir.
It is an Alfar stronghold in the east. And if the reports from the front are to be believed, Mel Senshir is all that stands between the Tuatha and us.
Okay. Neddy grilled us.
I intended to pledge my sword to the Alfar, to fight the blasted Tuatha. Had my helmet freshly polished, my sword sharpened to a deadly edge. Then I saw the carts headed west. They carried the corpses of the fallen, some all the way from Melsenshire. After that, my fire to fight went out. Forever.
Tuatha.
I hear their warriors die as easily as any others, only they don't stay dead. That can be a problem during wartime.
Indeed. Weaponsmith.
I was raised to know weapons before anything else. You won't meet many women who could fashion arrow fletchings before they could speak.
Probably not. So she can repair my stuff, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And yeah, everything's not too bad, but it's cheaper just to do it earlier on rather than waiting. So I will do that by hitting the X button to repair all of it.
So long.
See ya. And here is where you can do some crafting of weapons and armor. So as you can see, you need certain components, which I have only a couple of them for, like now I don't have anything for weapons, but I have a little bit for the warrior armor and the rogue armor and mage. So that will have to happen a little bit later. Ooh, loot blacksmithing supplies. Okay, so they give you just enough where you can learn how to craft. Okay, well let's do that then right away then, just to go kind of through that process. So I can craft a staff and some hand wraps. So let's go ahead and craft this staff. And as you can see at the bottom, it shows your crafting items, your crafting materials. So these first two slots have two things. The higher up you level your blacksmithing, the more items or more crafting materials you can put in to make a stronger staff or whatever you're making, staff or armor or weapons, that kind of thing. So right now that's all we have, so let's just do that. So right now I created a staff that has 13 fire damage, 12 burning damage over time. Actually, that's not bad. And you can name it, so I can, call this whatever I want. Staffy or something like that, it doesn't matter. So it has 17 fire damage and 15 burning damage over 5 seconds. I've crafted an item, and it's now in my inventory. So let's craft those gloves then too. And there you can select your various components, just like in the staff. So I get plus 10 mana regen per second and plus 10 health. And it looks like based on the armor value, it'll still be not quite as good as what I have, except for the stats might be better. So let's check out our new stuff. So Staffy is a little bit better. Actually, it's quite a bit better. So let's equip that. It's not too much different as far as the graphic for it, but that's all right. We'll throw that into our junk bag. Let's see. So this has extra armor, but this is more health. I think I'm actually going to switch this and put the one with the health in there just to have a little bit extra kind of a health buffer. And we'll throw that into our junk bag. And there's, in most buildings, there's multiple levels. And up here, there's a shelf. So there's 0% chance that I'll get caught. But usually these are not really worth taking. They're not worth much. But this book I'm going to take. Yeah, everything else I'll just leave. So let's check out that book that we got. Let's read it. Let's see how long it is. Ooh, that's kind of long. Okay. Let's see. Well, how are we doing on time? I might read that a little bit later. Probably in the next episode. Sorry that these first episodes are a lot of talking, but I guess such it is, as it is. When you're starting new games, you have to learn all about what's going on and talk to everybody. So as the game goes on, there's definitely a lot more action. So got to get this exposition out of the way, I suppose. All right, and here's the inn. As you can see, people with exclamation points over their heads offer quests, so we'll talk to this guy.
Times are hard. But hard times can pay if you're willing to take risks. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among the warsworn.
Okay, and I don't even have to look at him, apparently. Tell me about the warsworn.
Some may try to color it with fancy words, but we're warriors for hire, the best in these lands. You'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur.
I just love that she can't even look at him. I'd like to join. I don't know if I can do that woman voice
head
anymore.
Straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. Might work, but a commendation from me would carry a lot of weight. To earn it, you must do something commendable. There are two brothers, scoundrels of the Red Legion, named Osgar and Medgar Krast. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin and my good word.
Sounds good. Where are the Krast brothers?
Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north of here. Medgar was last seen east of his brother's camp. Bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin and a commendation to join the order.
Nice. Gorhart.
Peaceful enough, if it's peace and quiet you like. Trouble with bandits and rogues now and then. That's when they send for me.
Hard times.
There's a war in the east, and Dalentarth's got our own troubles with the Red Legion thieves. Some say they've seen Tuatha in these parts. Fools. I'll believe that when I see it.
Krast brothers.
We've had our eyes on those two for some time. Red Legion scum. They're both dangerous, but it may help to know Osgar favors the bow, while Medgar favors the spear.
Okay, interesting knowledge. Ost Ordera.
That's me. Warsworn since before you've been drawing breath. An Oathblade near as long.
Oathblade.
Easy now, stripling. Earn your way to Pledge Shield first. Then, in 5 or 10 years good service, you'll make Oathblade.
Alright. Okay. Red
A
Legion.
name taken by some lot of scoundrels to glorify their thievery. A name breeds fear and doesn't die like a man. But killing the men who use the name is a start. Eh?
Shieldring Keep.
Shieldring. The oldest home to the Warsworn. In the Feylands, at least.
Alright. Tuatha.
They're unlike any Fey you've ever seen. Red eyes to match their armor, and fierce as rabid wolves.
Fey.
Fey are folk, but not mortal folk. They're not concerned with the things we mortals are.
Okay. War.
What have you been living under? We've been at war with the Tuatha for 15 years.
Well, I've been dead. So, cut me some slack. Warsworn.
We're fighters for hire. There are none better with steel, swinging it, or shaping it. And none held in higher regard.
Alright, that's it.
Right then.
Goodbye.
Hi.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else to do in here except for talk to people. We'll take the adventure one. Oh, oh, barrels. Barrels, barrels. Okay, anything else in here? Let's check upstairs. Yeah, a lot of the action in the early game is going to be destroying barrels. And at the moment, I think I'm going to not talk to people unless they offer a quest. Let's see if we can't pick this chest. Excellent. But there's a 96% chance that I'll get caught, so never mind. Alright. Back out we go.
Hello there.
And as you can see, crates regenerate. And they regenerate with gold in them, so every time you leave a building, the crates will come back.
Hello there.
So there's an almost constant supply of money, even if it's just in little amounts.
That is chaos. That is what the mission fears. Help me to expose the mission for
Alright.
what it truly is. A prison of ideas in which they hope to keep us locked away forever.
Okay.
Tell you, your mind must
That's
not
the
be
blacksmith
taken.
place. Golden Age Alchemy.
Welcome.
And it looks like the owner has a quest for me.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere.
That sounds
Oh,
terrible.
The situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done?
What
Why ask
symptoms?
questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice,
Okay.
Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well.
What is the formula?
It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential dangers. My hope is to develop a weapon that the Alfar can bring against our common enemy, the Tuatha. To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is that it involves lesions, goiters, and a good deal of pus.
Who is your
His
apprentice?
name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door, picking through the ember eyes. I was impressed how well he knew his way around a plant. I've never seen one so eager to learn.
I'll help
I do
you.
not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnurfar Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe.
Where is
He always
Karth?
spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnurfar Hall, the Irathi ruin. People say it's haunted, but people say many things.
Ignar Farhall.
The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse devised by the Red Legion. They mean to terrorize these people into submission, and it's working.
Crystal War.
I have seen many conflicts unfold, but never have I seen one in which the fates of so many are at stake. The Tuatha will not settle for simple victory. They want total domination and will do whatever it takes to achieve it.
Experiments.
For years I dabbled in alchemy, healing, divination and transmutation. All of that seems frivolous now, what with the war looming over us. Now I spend my sleepless nights in search of a formula that will end such conflicts forever.
Okay. Karth?
I fear for his life. Karth was gifted in a way that I've witnessed in only a select few. If the Red Legion has him, there's no telling of how he'll be treated.
Alright, and Nan
If
Henry.
you must know, my name is Nanny Henry, formerly the chief alchemist of Alistar. But you wouldn't know what that is, would you? When the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the grounds, I took refuge here. The Almain are a private people, keen to keep to themselves, like me.
Okay.
Bandits,
Red Legion.
ruthless and well organized. The Red Legion is reaping many rewards by preying on vulnerable Almain settlers traveling east. Long ago, these villains confined themselves to the coast, but recently they've moved inland to avoid the war. Now they're our problem.
Okay, and
They are
Tuatha.
the Undying, the corrupted roots. Their existence is an abomination. Everything in Amalur exists for a particular reason, except for the Tuatha. They're not meant to be.
Alright. And she also has a shop which has all sorts of potions, and I think there's even some, yep, there's some ingredients in there too. Right now I think I'm good on potions if I remember correctly. So I think I'm just going to leave it as it is.
Farewell.
I will farewell. You do the same. And let's destroy some crates. And down here is where you can craft your potions and other alchemy related things. But I think we'll take a look at that in the next video. I hope you like this one. Please feel free to give it a like or leave a comment or subscribe. I'd appreciate all three of those things. And I will see you in the next video. Until then.